Okay, recording. So now to share my screen. Guys, I swear, every time I do this, I feel even stupider because I'm like, I've done it. Okay, here we go. Share screen, desktop.
No wonder.
All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So at conference, we have Sherry McAllister, who we've kind of mentioned before. She spoke to us about party cards and the nail dice game. Oh my gosh, the booking dice game. So I'm going to explain those today. So her whole presentation at conference was how we should be doing 8 in-home parties a month and getting 2 recruits. So 8 parties, 2 recruits. And this is what Cody's been trying to teach our downline as well. It's 8 parties, 2 recruits. Now I know like some people, like myself, I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to do, oh, sorry, Ellie. I don't really want to do 8 in-home parties a month. So I'm kind of trying to balance it by doing maybe like 4 in-home parties a month, so like 1 a week, and then 4 Facebook parties. So I'm going to go over the party cards so I can show you guys the demonstration of how she made it sound so easy. So I was like, hopefully I can make it sound as easy as she did. But basically she sells the, oh, I don't think I even have the cards with me. She sells the cards and she also sells the dice game. So I was like, well, I'm just going to borrow Hillary's copy because Hillary bought some. And then I just kind of recreated it for everybody to use, and I kind of reworded things to make it sound a little bit more modern. She's a little older, so she's been doing this for years and years and years. So I was like, I'm going to reword this to make it sound more 2017. So the instructions just say, and the whole idea behind the party cards, let me just start with this, is that she wants our job to look really easy. She wants it to look like being a stylist is the easiest job there is, and that anybody can make money doing this, right? So here, I'm gonna mute everybody again. Okay, if you're not muted, can you mute yourself? Oh wait, I figured it out. Perfect. Okay. So okay. So anyways, her whole idea was to make our job look duplicatable. So if you go into a party and you're like super funny and super outgoing and just really easy to get along with, like you can't really like teach your downline to duplicate that. So she came up with the party cards because it's a way for everybody to follow the same exact presentation, and it kind of covers the sales and booking nail bars and becoming a stylist all in one presentation. Because a lot of times we go in with the focus of, I'm going to have to sell $300 tonight. But instead, this goes into it with the focus of making sure you're going home with more nail bars on your schedule and getting stylists to sign up. So the instructions are pretty simple, but as the guests arrive, you're going to each hand them a card. There's 10 cards in her deck. I created 9. There was 1 card I didn't think that was relevant, so I didn't include that. But if you have fewer than 9 guests, then make sure you double up the cards for somebody, because you're going to want everybody to have a card. All the information is really important, so we don't want to skip anything. So you're going to go ahead and open your presentation by introducing yourself and just thanking everyone for being there. And then you're going to simply just say, okay, who has party card number 1? And then you're going to ask the guest to first read the front of the card. So the front of the card is just a simple word that says like star of the show, or it says like 7 ways to host a party, or blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's the front of the card. And then you're going to respond accordingly using the consultant card. So we have cards and they have cards, okay? So then we ask the guest to read the back of their card, and you kind of play along from there. So I will show you guys how it works. Avery's going to be my guest. Okay, so thanks everybody for coming tonight, and I just want to show you guys how quick and easy that this is to make a little income on the side. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with this fun presentation. So who has card number 1? Could you read the front of the card?
Oh, I have card number 1. It says star of the show.
Okay, awesome. So then I have my card right here, and I would bring the hostess up to the front. So let's pretend Andrea is our hostess. So Andrea, if you could just come up here real quick. So thank you so much, Andrea, for hosting tonight. Andrea has been an amazing host so far. She's been really quick to get back to me when I had questions for her. and she made these amazing cookies for everybody tonight. So appreciate you doing this. The hosts are truly the heart of my business, so I appreciate you so much. Okay, so Avery, could you go ahead and read the number 1 on the back of your card?
Sorry, I'm
No,
trying to
you're
figure out how to get my screen to work. Okay. Ask the hostess to talk about her wish list.
Okay, so Andrea, can you please tell us what's on your wish list tonight? What nail sets would you like to take home for free?
I would say Winter City and Mardi Gras.
Okay, Winter City and Mardi Gras, those are both awesome. Both are in our glitter sets. So I'm almost 100% positive that she's gonna be going home with those 2 free sets today. So Avery, would you mind reading number 2 on the back of your card?
Grab this set out of a goodie bag.
Okay, so on her party cards, she puts pick a product, but we only have 1 product. So what me and some other stylists came up with is getting like these little organza bags, putting a set inside the organza bag, putting a sample, and then if you can fit like a catalog or something like that in there, that too, and some instructions on how to apply the set, a nail file. Anyways, you get the gist of it. But they wouldn't take home the nail sets. It would just be part of the presentation. They could apply the samples though after. Anyway, so at this point, Avery is going to pull out the Tokyo Lights out of her big bag, okay? So then what I would do as the stylist, I'd say, okay, so she pulled out Tokyo Lights. This is our #1 seller, and for a reason, like rose gold is super in right now. Let's see, Erin, where could you picture, oh, you're kind of new, so you might not know what Tokyo Lights looks like. Hillary, where would you picture wearing Tokyo Lights to?
Where would I what?
Where could you see yourself wearing this beautiful Tokyo Light set to?
Oh, to dinner, to homecoming dance. Really, it's very versatile. You can wear it anywhere. It's really pretty and simple and elegant at the same time.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so then at this point, I give Avery a raffle ticket for like a little giveaway at the end for participating. Okay, so Avery's gonna have every card though in the example. Okay, so here you can see it says card 1. So when I share this file with you guys, you'll kind of see that card 1 will be what the guest has. When it says consultant card, that's what we're gonna be having, okay? Okay, so card 2. Okay, so who has card 2? Could you read the front of the card?
I have card 2. It says, this is your special time.
Awesome. So tonight is your special time to shop for yourself and others in a relaxed atmosphere, to get some well-deserved you time, to have a fun and stress-free girls' night. And Avery, could you please read the back of your card?
It says, grab this set out of your goodie bag.
Okay, so I'm not going to go into all that again. Obviously, you know what to do at this point. They take the set out, we talk about it, okay? Then I give you a raffle ticket. And then, okay, who has card number 3? Could you please read the front of that card?
It says 7 ways to do a party.
Okay, so Avery, if you wouldn't mind reading the first 7 items on the back of your card, just one at a time, and then I'm going to respond after each one.
Traditional evening.
So this is just girl time, fun on a weekend, or sorry, on a weeknight. You can have me over in your house, we can apply the nails, and it'll just be a really good time with the girls.
Day party.
So day parties work better for some than evening, so I'm available for those too.
Office party.
So some girl time during your lunch break, or right after work when you have a captive audience would be awesome.
Theme party.
So spice up girls' night with an awesome theme like Death by Chocolate, or pajama party, or like a Christmas party or some holiday related theme. Theme parties always get people to come, so those are always fun.
A restaurant.
So restaurants are the easiest. There's no cooking or cleaning involved, so that's always great.
Saturday multiple choice.
So Saturday is a super popular day. So I offer 11 a.m., 3 p.m., or 7 p.m. for parties. Okay, Avery, would you mind reading number 8 on your card?
Grab the set out of the goodie bag.
Okay, so let me talk about the set, and then I give Avery a raffle ticket. Okay, so next one. Would you mind reading, who has number 4? Can you read the front of the card?
It says party favors.
Woohoo! Okay, so could you read the back of your card?
Shopping spree.
Okay, so I'm going to choose a pretend hostess. So, Erin, would you mind coming up to the front? You don't have to. Woohoo! You're a pretend hostess tonight. So I'm going to, at this point, I'm going to stack you up with free product. Okay, I'm going to be like, here's Tokyo Lights, here's our Halloween set, here's our new fall designs, and here's 3 half-price items that you'll be going home with. And you put those sets in their hands to show as a visual for what they'll be going home with if they were to be a host, okay? And then after that's over, you give the card holder ticket. So here, Avery, here's your ticket. Okay, so who has card number 5?
I have card number 5.
Oh, Avery again, okay. She's the only person at my party tonight. So what does card number 5 say on the front?
Live your dreams.
Okay, so people are interested in Color Street for different reasons. One is full-time income while working part-time hours, flexible schedule, work whenever you want or whenever you can. Fun in relationships, extra income for education and kids activities like sports, music lessons, etc. Also extra income for luxuries not in a budget. We all know we love those. So now we're going to play a little game. So Andrea, what would you do with an extra $1,000 per month?
I would take my mom out to dinner more than once a week.
Right? Then you don't have to cook and clean. That's the best part of going out to dinner.
Yes.
Okay, Erin, what would you do with an extra $1,000 per month? Putting on the spot.
Put new tires on my car.
Oh, yeah, that's a necessity. That's good. Okay, so then at this point you ask them like, okay, now $1,000 per week. So I won't go through all that to save time. But, and then share that these incomes are all possible with Color Street. Okay, Avery, would you mind reading the back of your card?
Double ticket. Ask me about my job.
Okay, so this is your chance to ask me anything you'd like about my job. You can ask me about earning a free vacation every year, how to earn $500 per month, how much it costs to get started, what makes it so easy to be successful with Color Street, or anything else about my job, and you'll get 2 raffle tickets for every question you ask. And then at this point, people will start to ask questions about your job, and then you give them 2 raffle tickets. Okay, so who has card number 6? Could you read the front of the card?
Gifts to go.
Gifts to go. Okay, so could you read the back of your card, Avery?
Gift list.
Okay, so I'm going to give everybody, we're going to play a little game. I'm going to give everyone 2 minutes to write down anybody's name they need to buy a gift for in the next couple of months, whether it be for holidays, birthdays, and so on. And I know with Christmas coming up, I know it's like 4 months away, but we're all still thinking about things we could give as gifts, and these make perfect stocking stuffers. So think of anybody you need to get a gift for, okay? Okay, 2 minutes starts now. Okay, then they play the game, right? And then whoever comes up with the longest list, they get the raffle ticket. Okay. So Andrea, congrats, you got the longest list. Here's your raffle ticket. So tonight you can pick up a few extras to put in your gift closet. And when you buy those gifts tonight, you'll be saving yourself a shopping trip later, and the hostess will get free credit, plus our sets can be sent in a regular envelope with just 1 stamp. So that's a bonus. Perfect for sending it as, oh, I already wrote it. Okay. So then you give the card holder a raffle ticket. I promise we're all in some of these. I know it's like, yes, but I want to make sure you guys get it. Okay, so then card number 7, I'm going to skip that one. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's just, I'm going to talk about my personal favorite set. Ooh, bless you, Ellie. And then I skipped 8. Like I said, that was about the wardrobe. I don't know why she included a party card about a wardrobe. So card number 9. Okay. So who has card number 9?
I do.
Yes. Okay. Could you go ahead and read the front of that card?
Right place, right time.
Awesome. Okay, so at this point, number 1 says talk about any specials, offers, recruiting, customer hostess. So at this point, I would probably offer, like, if I have a special going on, like our buy or buy 3, get 1 free, or buy 1, get 1 free, or if I'm doing any sort of like gift for my hostesses or anything like that, any incentives, you can talk about it there. Okay, could you read the back of your card, Avery?
Maybe. Grab the set out of my goodie bag.
Awesome. Okay, we talked about the set. Okay, who has the front of card 10?
Oh, I do.
Okay, awesome.
It says wrap it up.
Okay, so could you go ahead and read the back of your card?
5 questions.
Okay, so here's your raffle ticket. So at this point, this is when I talk about my customer information cards. So on the back, you're just going to explain the question. So it says, please notify me of product specials and other offers. I would like to receive a gift for each person I refer who becomes hostess or consultant, and then just have them fill out some customer information cards, basically. I know some of you guys may have already created them, but here's some suggestions to put on your cards if you'd like. Anyway, so that's the party cards in a nutshell, guys. And the reason it's important to start with this is because then when you do the booking game, the booking game's only successful if they have hosting on their mind. And when people go into a party, they're like, oh, I'll spend $15 tonight, I'll spend 20 bucks. But they always say, but I'm not gonna sign up and I'm not gonna host a party. Okay, so this gets them thinking in their head, oh wait, signing up doesn't sound that bad. Like she just read cards and gave a presentation. That's super easy, I could totally do that. And then talking about all the host rewards during the presentation as well, and like the different themes and how easy it is to be a host, that also puts that in their mind. It's like, oh, maybe I could host a party, okay? So now we're gonna teach the dice game. Okay. So there are 12 different cards. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what they look like, or envelopes. And obviously, you guys would have to make your own, unless you wanna go to her website and buy them, which you can totally do, because they're not very expensive. But you really don't need to, because it's totally duplicatable. Okay, so all she does is give you 2 dice, the instructions, it's already kind of typed up here for you, and then 11 envelopes have numbered 2 through 12. And inside of them, it says either win a prize, win the grand prize, or host a girls' night. And actually, on her card, she says book a party. And I think hosting a girls' night just sounds way more fun than booking a party. So I changed the wording. So prizes should be kept under $1, like candy bars or inexpensive samples, etc. That's for winning a prize, okay? I even thought maybe you could stick like 3 samples in for the winning a prize, so they can kind of go home with like a full set, but not a real set, because it's like $1.50 to do 3 samples, I think. And then the grand prize should have a perceived value of like $25 to $30. So that could be like 2 sets, or it could be like, I think I'm going to do like an Amazon gift card plus a free set. Who doesn't love Amazon gift cards? I am obsessed with those. So that's my idea. So envelope 2 has grand prize, okay? So only one person would get the grand prize, and not everybody's going to get envelope 2. It's like really hard to roll a 2, right? So envelope 3 through 5 is win a prize, and then 12 as well. And then all the rest are host a girls' night. So what you do first is you explain the game. So you say, okay, everybody, it's time for us to have some fun. My guests, this is their favorite part of my party, or the party presentation, and it's a game of chance. So Avery, would you mind holding these dice for me? And then you hold the dice, okay? And putting the dice in their hand makes them more likely to play. So it's good to, before you give the instructions, say, so-and-so, will you hold the dice for me? Okay, so here's how it works. I have 11 envelopes in my hand. Inside each envelope is a card. Some of the cards say win a prize, others say host a girls' night, and others say grand prize. Tonight the grand prize is blah, 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 whatever you've chosen. If you choose to play, you'll roll the dice, and whatever number you roll, I'll give you the corresponding envelope. Don't open it until the very end. And at the end, you'll open your envelopes together and see what you've won, and you'll all be winners. You'll either win a prize or an opportunity to host a girls' night and get everything Andrea, our pretend hostess, had in her arms, or Erin was our pretend hostess. Erin, our pretend hostess, had in her arms, or the grand prize. Now, here's the rules. And then this is the part she said you have to smile during this part. Don't get all serious because then people think it's weird. So now here's the rules. If you win a prize, you have to take the prize. If you win the grand prize, you have to take the grand prize. If you win host a girls' night, you have to.
The girls' night.
There you go. So Avery, will you start us off? So you roll the dice, okay? And again, so she says tip. You don't want to just say who wants to play because then no one's going to play. So if you say the person has the dice, say, hey, so-and-so, will you start us off? Then after Avery plays, you go to the next person. So Andrea's next to her. So I'd say, okay, Andrea, would you like to pass or play? So people have the opportunity to pass if they really just are freaking out that they're going to get the chance to win host a party, okay? So pass or play. But what you want to do after people choose play is really validate that behavior. So you're like, oh, thanks for, you guys are such a fun crowd. I'm glad that you guys are all playing, blah, 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 or things like that. So that encourages more people to participate. Okay, so that's basically the end of the game. She does give this option, which, oh, good night, sweetie. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay, so she gives she gives this option at the end, which I can't decide if I love it or not. I kind of don't, but I think it's a really smart idea. I just don't know if I'm that confident in doing this. So then after everyone has played, and like she said, this part is optional. This part is optional. But she says she found it very effective. So you say, open your envelopes. Yeah, I have another chance for you. If you choose to host a girls' night before you open your envelope, you can have the grand prize for sure at your very own girls' night party, plus whatever is in your envelope. Then you go around the room and ask each individual again, would you like to host a girls' night coming up and get the grand prize for sure? So I do like that part because it's like giving them the opportunity to book a party before they actually get the envelope and feel like they have to do it. But then I don't like the part where you go around asking everybody. I feel like that's a little awkward. So that's basically the party cards and the booking game in a nutshell. And she said, let's see, I don't know if it says on here how that was with her, but she said it went from like getting like she went from 13 parties on her calendar a month to 36 parties in just 30 days, and then went on to book over 50 parties in the next 30 days. So that's freaking nuts, you guys. So if she can do this just from a little game, then we can do it. And it's way less awkward than asking your friends and family to host a party for you, because then you're going to get the same people invited every time. So it's a good way to expand your network too. Does anybody have questions about that? Also, there's no way she did 50 parties in 1 month. What she would do is she would require the parties, and then she would give them away to her downline to have parties, which I thought was cool. Does anybody have questions? You can unmute yourselves if you do. Check the chat. Can you guys see me again? Yeah? Okay. Sorry if I flashed anyone. Oh.
I have a quick question. Will all with like these rules or the game instructions and everything be put on the Google Drive?
Yeah, I just was typing them up today, so I want to go through and make sure there's no typos, but then I'll add it in our shared folder. I have a separate shared folder than Kelly, and
okay.
The link is in our Nail Gloss Girl Boss crew. I have like basically all the same files she does, and then I just add some extras too.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll definitely add that in here, and I'll post it when I have it done. Lynn asks, how do you know what your host will go home with? I did a really poor job. Like, obviously you won't know because you don't know how many sales you're going to get that night. So I don't know what I would do in that situation when I'm giving the pretend hostess her sets. I think I would probably say it's going to be about a $200 to $300 party, depending on how people are there. Oh, yes, Lynn, it's based on sales.
Party.
Yes. So if the hostess does between $150 and $300 or $299 at her party in sales, and she gets 10% of that number in hostess credits. If she does 300 plus, I think it's $300 to $599, then she gets 15%, I think, and if it's anything above that, then it's 20%.
So
And then,
that's 15% of like the sales.
yeah,
Yeah.
so like, let's say she did $300 in sales, so then 15% of $300 is like, I don't know, let's say it's 60. I don't think it is. I think it's way less. Like 40
So
probably.
she gets that money, right?
Yes, so then
That
she gets
money.
that free credits.
So it's like a commission type of thing.
Well, no, not
Kinda.
money, sorry, free credits to buy stuff. So,
So credit to buy stuff. Okay.
Yep.
And then she also gets those half price sets, right? Like 1, 2, or 3, depending on the
yeah,
amount of
so
sales.
it's 1 if the party's below, like $299 or below. It's 3 if it's
Right.
300 to $599, and it's 6 if it's the next benchmark.
So then those credits, that 15% credit, could be used in the purchase of those half price items, right?
No, so you use your credits first, and if you have a remainder of like $5 in credits, then you just lose those credits, unfortunately.
So that's why. So the credits they earn, the 15%, that those credits are used towards purchasing nail sets,
Yep.
right? And then if there's anything left over, then she would just pay the difference,
Oh, correct. Yes.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So the half price is so the credits will be applied for full price sets, and then if there's a difference, then she would get the discount.
Okay, I got lost that part.
Sorry. Okay. So let's say she gets $50 in credit. That's her percentage.
Okay.
So she wants 6 sets, which is more than $50, obviously. So the balance, I guess you can say, of those 6 sets would be you. Then that's when she could use the first set half price, or depending on the amount, I guess, of.
So let's say the remaining balance was $3 from the full price. So they have to pay the $3 in addition to paying the half price items. Does that make sense?
Okay. Half price items the half price items are not included in the credits.
Correct. They're completely separate. So even when you check out, when you close a party, there's a drop down menu that says hostess credits, select their things. Hostess half price, select their items.
Oh, okay. Yep. So the credits can only be used to purchase full price items.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Got it. That makes sense.
Okay, so Lynn wants me to repeat the free price sets or half price. So a hostess, when you close a party, you'll notice that there's a drop-down menu where you can select hostess credits, and then you select the credit that the nail sets that they want from that. And then there's a separate drop-down that says hostess half price, and then there's you can select the sets from that as well. So I think that might be just, oh, sorry. I get easily distracted. So anyways, does that make more sense, Lynn? I hope so. I don't know if I did a good job of explaining that. I have a closed party. Can we get SS on it? Sometimes it's not on it. What does SS stand for? Screenshot. Get a screenshot on it sometimes if it's not on it. What do you mean? Like a walkthrough? Oh, yeah, sure. I also have, it might just be easier, I have a video. Well, I didn't create it, but Danica Young, who's a PFC, she created a video on how to close a party, and no worries. So she does an awesome job, like way better than I would, of explaining how to close a nail bar. The only difference between her video and what it is now is before they had it to where when you closed out a nail party, all of the orders got processed then, and we were able to update people's amounts that they would pay. It's no longer like that. So now when people buy through a party, their order gets immediately processed and shipped before the party even closes.
I actually have a question on that.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, if they go through your website, it ships automatically. If they go to their website, it prompts you, like, oh, are you shopping with a party? You click on the party. If they go directly to the party link, though, does it wait until the party closes?
No, everything ships automatically.
Okay, because in one of her live videos, she was saying if they go through the party link, then you can still edit it, versus when they order it through your website and clicking, like, when it asks you about it, it's different. So
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought it was too. And then every single time I've tried it, all of my orders say read only. And I'm like, there's no way everybody's ordering through my site and then clicking the event, because in my Facebook parties, I give them the direct link. So I'm like, I know they're not going to my website because they don't even know what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, unfortunately, there's no way. So anytime I've offered like some sort of discount, I always do it like I rebate them the money, which kind of sucks, but well. But yeah, so anybody else have questions about the party cards? Okay, wait, purchasing tonight as a guest under a party, no party. Then we get hostess points and host, and I got to buy 2. Oh, a party, no party. Yes, so you will get the hostess points for that party, yes. The only thing is for a party to actually qualify as a party, has to have at least 3 separate orders, and it has to make at least 150 in sales. So my first Facebook parties that I ever did were complete bombs. Like I made like 1 sale on each one until I figured out how to actually host a Facebook party. So I'm getting better at it. With those Facebook parties, it's like, crap, what do I do? So I ended up you have to close the party still, and then it'll create a separate order, and you have to close the order instead of closing out a party. So if you ever get to that point, let me know and I can help you figure out how to do it. So anyone else have questions? So who thinks that they would actually feel confident using these cards? Like who thinks they'd actually use it? Avery, Andrea? Okay, cool. Aaron's thinking about it. Honestly, that's how I am too. Like I'm like, I think if I practiced a lot more, I could do it. But I really truly do love the card idea because it's so true. Like you can't duplicate funny. You can't duplicate outgoing. And people, like I know people in, at least for me, like I remember when I was doing Beachbody, I would look at my upline and her upline and I'd be like, well, there's no way I could do what you're doing because you're just like way more outgoing than I am and you're way more clever, way more funny. And there's no way to duplicate those things. So the fact that we have, these party cards that like tell us exactly what to say, it makes our job look way easier. And so more people are less intimidated to join because they're like, oh, I can read a party card and make extra money on the side. So that's one reason I do like it. I don't necessarily like love the whole presentation, but I love that part of it. Like keep it open to reach at least 100. Yes. So what Andrea said, the nice thing is now that we can keep parties open for a really long time because people's orders aren't waiting for us to close the party, you could wait until somebody's party reaches 150 and then close it. So your hosts are always getting host rewards. And I know some people keep their own party open all the time, but what I do is when I have one Facebook party I do every week. And so if I need to place an inventory order that week, I always do it through my Facebook party host so that they're getting more credits. So it kind of helps them out as well, and they don't feel so discouraged when they don't get like a $300 party or something. I have it closed in my 35 days. Okay. Anybody else have questions? I think we only have like 2 minutes left. Okay, I have a question. Is your name pronounced Paola or Paola? This is probably a really stupid question.
No. That's not a stupid question. Everybody, growing up, I would just call myself Paula because it was easier.
Okay.
But my name is Paola. So it's like saying hola.
Oh, yeah.
And then you add a pa to the front of it. So that's how I introduce myself now. Oh, it's like hola with a pa in front of it.
So
it's Paola. Yes, Paola.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always been curious, but I've been like too embarrassed to ask. But I'm like, I'm just gonna ask before it's been like 2 years into the business, and I still haven't asked her.
It's like hola, like everybody can say hola, and then just pa. So Paola. It flows together when you get used to saying it, but Paola.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I know. It's an icebreaker now. I use it as an icebreaker now. When I was growing up, I was like, my name is Paula, because nobody could get it right. Yeah. But I'm an adult now, so I do adult things.
Yes, adult with 5 kids. You got 5 kids, guys.
Yes.
Okay, so if you guys are interested in the party cards or getting a booking game for yourself, like I said, you really don't need to because I'm kind of helping you guys out by doing it for you on the Google Drive. But her website is averagetoexcellence.com. And then you can read a little bit more about her, but she is a freaking girl boss in direct sales, more in party planning companies. So I'm convinced this stuff really works. And I'm gonna at least try it out at my next party and I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. Okay, this is gonna kick me off in like less than 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna say bye now. Bye guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Bye y'all.
Your baby's so sweet.
Oh, thank you. Bye guys.
Bye. Where do I go?